Greetings everyone, and welcome to part 2 of Mega Man 2. Let's continue our killing spree with this Robot Master, Woodman. Yep, Woodman. And I do have to say, I also enjoy his stage theme, so it's gonna be hard trying to talk over this nice piece of music here. And hello there. Yes, this is our introduction to those bat enemies, the Batons. They'll become a recurring enemy throughout the Mega Man series, along with the Mets, Sniper Joes, and those shield enemies that first debut in Mega Man 4. And you gotta love those, you gotta love the Metal Blades. They can pretty much own everything in this level. Alright. I mean, seriously, this weapon's overpowered. It doesn't use much energy, and I'm not going to stop praising the Metal Blades throughout this playthrough. I'm sorry. I mean, look at that. This enemy, no threat. No threat. You gotta love the multi-directional, shooting mechanism. Of course, this one I have to actually use some skill, but hey. This thing will go down quickly. See? And we have one more. Now for this one I'm going to be a little cheap because I'm going to be shooting it in the foot. But hey, it counts as a hit and it will go down, no problem. Okay, let's see. Let's go ahead and talk about Woodman, shall we? Alright, Woodman is a combat robot master created by Dr. Albert Wily. Alright, he used natural Hinoki cypresses, and his body is made almost completely out of wood, including some of his mechanisms. Okay. Because of this, Woodman has great physical strength and resistance against physical blows, but is somewhat slow and highly vulnerable to fire and cutting weaponry. His special weapon is the Leaf Shield. Leaf-shaped pieces of metal, sharpened around the edges, that are levitated using electromagnetism and can be used to protect himself and attack enemies in different ways, including launching them in rings of 4 or 8, and summoning them down from the ceiling to fall onto the target. Due to his flammable construction, his primary weakness is Heatman's weapon, Atomic Fire. Woodman is apparently one of Dr. Wily's favorite robots due to his unique, resilient design, and according to the amount of times he has been called into action against Mega Man. It has also been rumored, however, that unless the laminated or otherwise treated, Woodman's wooden parts may eventually rot over time, because he's made of actual wood, you see, and, yeah. Now, yeah, that would mean that he had to get his parts replaced over time, or maintenance once in a while. And, it's been said that his wooden body also has a coating of metal for extra protection. So, yeah. Now, these robot chickens, robot roosters, just let them hop over you, and I believe they are completely invulnerable to, well, as far as I'm aware, at least your Mega Buster or any kind of weapon, but who cares? Here we are, Woodman. Now, even though we don't have his weakness, Atomic Fire, we're going to use his other weakness, Metal Blades, because, again, he is also vulnerable to cutting things, so, well, that's it for Woodman. Woodman. Anyway, we also get the very first of the shield weapons, and it's actually pretty good. It is actually a pretty good shield weapon. There, I got it on my system. I mean, you can hold down, you can run with it, and you can fire it at enemies to do massive damage, but yeah. Alright, let's go after this guy. Let's see if we can beat him. Airman. Yes. Now, you're wondering, why are there birds in the background? Well, what you can do is, if you don't want those stars during the Robot Master introduction, you can hold down the A and B button together and keep holding it down and select the Robot Master. When you do so correctly, those stars will turn into birds, and yeah. It's merely for a cosmetic appeal if you are tired of seeing those stars every time. And I did in the case of Airman because, well, there are going to be a lot of birds in the areas. Now, I don't know if you can hear this or not. It's currently storming in the background, and if you can hear any thunder or lightning or anything, I apologize ahead of time. But yeah. Anyway, here we are, Airman stage. Another place with catchy music. I will not deny it. On these things, it's just a matter of timing. You gotta time it so you don't get hit by that drill. Thankfully, it's not insta-kill. And these gremlin enemies that keep popping out of it. It's just a matter of timing and yeah, because we're essentially over a bottomless pit. Well, a giant bottomless pit, and yeah, one wrong move and it's, well, bye-bye. Okay, let me go ahead and talk about Airman. Airman is a robot master from Mega Man 2, created by Dr. Wily specifically for combat. Airman has his face in his torso instead of a head, and a design said to be intimidating and known as an Airman type design. Okay. Airman can generate powerful winds with the propeller in his torso to pull or push enemies, and can attack with small tornadoes with his special weapon, Air Shooter. Airman dislikes fall seasons because the leaves get stuck in his fan. Hence why we're going after him after defeating Woodman. Because, you know, you'll see. Alright. Now, I like to point out that there was actually a song dedicated to this guy. Let me see if I can get the Japanese pronunciation correct. Airman ga Teo Sine. Yeah, I think that's it. Basically, it's translated to, I cannot defeat Airman. Now, I don't know who originated the song. I mean, I've read multiple sources, but basically the plot of that song is that somebody is playing Mega Man 2, going through Heatman stage, and is having a pretty difficult time. You'll actually see why as I tackle Heatman stage next video. And he needs a certain item to get across safely, and in order to get this item, he needs to defeat Airman. And yeah, you'll see the item in question at the end of this video. But, however, he is having trouble beating Airman, and he is too difficult. Now, granted, this is a Japanese song, meaning he's probably playing the real difficulty, the Japanese harder difficulty. And, yeah. So, the song continues with him trying to go after Woodman to get Airman's weakness, Leaf Shield. And he's having a bit of trouble with Woodman too. Okay. So yeah, that's pretty much the song. It's pretty catchy. Just look it up online, listen to it for yourself. Try finding one that has subtitles so you can at least understand the song or somewhat. But I believe there's also some English translations out there. It's just a matter of looking around. Of course, I don't want to waste any more Metal Blades dealing with these things, and oh, these things are such an annoyance. Speaking of things that are annoying, we're coming up on that section where we're getting more of those bird enemies. Excuse me. If you remember, Woodman stage, we were introduced to those. And what they'll do is the mother, I guess, will drop her egg, and these little baby birds will come out. And, they can be useful for farming, for health and weapon energy. But they can be such an annoyance because you'll jump, you'll accidentally run into those bird enemies, and you'll fall to your doom. I mean, they're not hard to navigate, and you can shoot the eggs before it hatches, but still. They just keep on appearing and appearing and appearing and appearing, and not to mention these guys that like try to blow you away. Proto Airman or something. Anyway, sometimes off-screening enemies can be a good or a bad thing because if they do not die, they can re-pop up and that's the wonders of 8-bit technology. And I'm going to do something real stupid here because I was so cautious about the birds and I still can't believe I did this. I mean, this is completely unavoidable. I mean, just look at that! Past me. You're not making me look good. I was still perplexed. What was I thinking? And look, you were right there too, right near the boss door. Alright, time to break out Woodman's Leaf Shield and take care of him quickly. Alright, now, when dealing with Airman, he shoots his air shooters, and sometimes they're arranged so that it's very difficult to dodge. I mean, I've seen it done on YouTube, but I mean, I did here, but in this case, how can you dodge this? Seriously. And now, granted, you can dodge this pattern, but yeah. But thankfully, Airman is defeated with Leaf Shield. And yeah, Leaf Shield's still active, and it's pretty annoying. And because Leaf Shield's sound effects are going on, it's going to affect the item get thing. You'll notice here, or listen here, that there is no beat to it. Yeah. Oh, and by defeating Airman and getting his weapon, we also get the first item for this game. Well, actually, the second item. Item 2. And I will show it off in the next video. So, yeah. This is the first game that allows Dr. Light to give us our items for defeating, Robot Masters. So, yeah. Also, I'm going to show off the password system right quick because, well, you guys see it. Basically, it'll be these red dots arranged in a pattern. And if you see to the right, that's the weapons and items that you've acquired thus far. So, yeah, write it down and, yeah. Anyway, folks, I'll see you in part 3.